first quarters, but what we're gonna run next is Ben Ginger, who I think is actually quite the back and forth rivalry. They actually, I think, met up at a monthly in Minnesota, and I believe Ben was actually the victor.
Also, it should be said that Ginger's not going to be in East Coast for very long.
Oh.
So, right, because Ginger's moving to Portland.
I did not know that.
Yeah, people like to talk about how East Coast is stronger, but give it a few months. West Coast is about to be stronger, like, pretty soon.
Oh, let's go.
Hey, you don't know this? There's a lot of people moving to West Coast recently.
There's
There's some still coming up that people don't know about that. I don't want to give out their personal stuff, but yeah, West Coast is gonna be stronger like in a few months. It's not gonna be long.
We'll see. We'll see. Well, okay. Maybe this might be Ben's last chance then. What's your expectations for this set? Because I'm telling you that like they actually been having a back and forth rivalry. Where actually I think Ben more often than not wins.
Yeah, I don't know the results on it. So it feels coin flippy to me immediately. But yeah, I think this matchup has always been so weird, man. Where it's like one of the most highly debated matchups in Melee history, right? Where
yeah,
it feels like
I've never seen somebody that like there's never been a consensus in this matchup.
Also, no one ever calls it even. Like it's one of those matches where everyone believes one character wins.
Yeah, it's because like the reason why you don't call this even is because like there's like such bad disadvantage stage for both characters.
Yeah.
So like it almost feels wrong to call it even when there's like so clear advantage and disadvantage states.
Also,
in like,
it's like
so many positions.
One of those things with like, especially Falco, where like we're all kind of confused at how good Falco is in general. Where we're like, how good are lasers really? You know?
Yeah,
like,
I've always saw that like a big question mark was how hard can Falco hit Sheik? Because a big thing that I've always seen is that like, well, she could just like even if she gets comboed, she could just get out, you know?
Yeah. Well, okay, so but first, talking about lasers. Like if lasers are so good that you just win neutral, like you have like 70-30, 80-20 neutral win rate, like some people believe, like a fiction might believe, you know, then he wins everything, and including this, right? Free. But if you disagree on that and you think lasers aren't that good for many different reasons, because all the counterplay around them, then Sheik clearly wins. Because, like you said, the punish game, and then there's other positions like when Sheik's on side platform, you know, edge guarding, ops attacks, like all that sort of stuff. We also don't have feed, by the way.
So, yeah, I mean,
I've
talked to Face Roll quite a bit on this matchup, and it's like he's just like, oh yeah, like I just don't think Falco just hits Sheik all that hard. Like I think the EV is like just higher for Sheik. There's no issue because like Falco grabbing Sheik. Are you kidding me? What? Falco's just tickling me. So, whereas like every time Sheik gets a pop up, oh Falco's in trouble. And like we've always seen like a back and forth with like Mango's Falco versus Plup Sheik. There was never really like a dominant winner in that regard. So.
Yeah, but I mean, also Falco's one of the best characters at picking up a non-neutral situation. You know. Even when he doesn't combo, it's just like you're still in the vortex. So, not necessarily he even has to combo to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then like the weird part is that like even though you're stuck in this vortex, I feel like half the time we see Sheik just gets like a really clean reversal during that vortex. So that's what makes like the variables a lot more like iffy. It's like, yes, in theory, Falco should have like a perfect juggle game, but more often than not, I see Falco just die.
Right. So like again, extremely hard matchup to evaluate. No one knows. Like this is one of those that like no one knows, but we're all somehow sure it's not even.
Yes. Yes. You know, Ginger, he's always been a Falco enthusiast. He believes Falco is the best character in the game. By that default.
Respect.
He probably thinks that Falco wins this matchup, but I don't know. I've always seen Ben like sneak a win. It's always weird because I see Ben kind of get like demolished and ran over in the first game, and then he like sneaks his way in, or Ginger does weird things like that, like nearly slide being off the stage. Um,
You
so
you
I'd be on the lookout on that to like whenever Ben gets that small opening.
you spoke about Falco's punish game, and I think there's still a ton of room in melee for people's defense against Falco's punishes. I
Yeah,
actually feel like in
right.
general, people turn their brain off when they're getting pillar combo way more than against other characters' combos. I don't know why. It's kind of puzzling, right? But
Right.
you can
But I think a
actually
lot
fight
of it.
off like all of Falco's stuff, like, and I
Hmm.
mean all of it.
Hmm.
Um, so there's still a ton of room to grow in terms of
Oh,
that.
dude, he literally just got Ben nearly killed him off of that. It was like in theory, Ginger should have gone that, but because he didn't down smash at like the right timing, uh, Ben could have gone a Gimp. But
By the way, that's
now
Om's
Ben
attack.
stopped, and
That F smash, if you just Om's attacked it, you're alive right now.
yeah,
But no, no one remembers to do that. I'm telling you.
yeah. I mean, I think to speak to your point about uh, people not being prepared to like properly DI Falco's pillars is because I think it's because it's usually not very clear cut. Like, whenever you get grabbed by MMR, okay, it's a very clear cut that you're gonna, either get tech chase or up thrown. So you're kind of prepared on what to do. Whereas like Falco's pillars can sometimes just like happen in an instant. You're like, what?
That's the
What
big
just happened?
thing. That's the big thing. Is that
Yeah.
like you have to put yourself in the mind of Falco.
Mhm.
Like, you can't be reacting to what they do because you don't have enough time. It's so fast.
Hmm. I mean,
Um,
like that's like, also like half the reason why Falco's neutral works, right? Is because like it's like in theory, like actually like laser in place to like an aerial should never be like a true combo in terms of frame data, because like you always have time to dash out of it. But because they don't know when exactly you're gonna laser, it can work if you catch them off guard.
yeah.
Um, I know, goodly. So, fun fact about Sheik's dare is that it's negatively disjointed. It looked like that dare was supposed to hit him, but because Sheik's front foot actually doesn't have a hitbox, the hitbox is inside her foot. So that's kind of how bad Sheik is at getting down, and the fact that her hitbox kind of lies and her hurtbox comes first. So,
Also, a secret point about juggling that's not talked about enough also is shielding is really good in juggling. And Sheik, uh, like you just shield the down air. Like
yeah.
if you're just getting owned by down air and having a hard time spacing against it, here's a pro tip: just shield it. It's fine, and you'll
Yeah.
like you'll grab it. You'll
Bonus
get
points
in
if you
on
can power
shield.
shield it.
Oh yeah, bonus points.
Mhm.
But like that makes it a lot easier if you really
Mhm.
need to, right?
Yeah.
They have to be like doing some mind game stuff to like empty land and all that stuff. They could do
Well,
that too.
that's also just like not really a thing because Sheik's dare comes out late. Like you could probably even react to the dare itself.
Yeah, I think that's also true. Is that they do the dare so high up, you just like
Mhm.
shield.
Like there's a reason why for Sheiks whenever they get down, it's not like they do a falling dare. They double jump and then falling dare
Yeah,
to like fast fall.
it takes so long.
Hmm. So, pro tip. I mean, clearly Ginger's doing something right here. It looked like very Ben favored at first, but Juggles, they've been the pacing.
Good architect from Ben, keeping himself alive.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ginger's
Uh-oh.
like impossible to kill right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I
is
feel like also Ben's like missing like some tight execution. So, because like I also feel like this is also a very technical matchup on both sides. Is that the Sheik's not hitting their tech chases, not hitting the ledge dashes. They
You're gonna have a
get
hard
reversal just as hard.
yeah, you're gonna have a hard time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nearly
This is
found an
obviously a
opportunity.
set where you can't really nair out shield a Sheik. And that's
Yeah.
like what you really want to do out of shield.
And
throw.
he's not even properly down smashing or down throwing, so that's also a big issue. But why didn't he down smash?
Yeah, that would have been so down.
And Ginger is just running away with this game. I mean, with how kind of sloppy Ben's playing, I want to say. I mean, Ginger's just taking advantage of everything, and he's up 2-0. Breaking the trend, I think.
Yeah, looks pretty dominant for Ginger. Not much going right for Ben. So,
Rough day for the Ben fans, unless because I often see Ben go down 0-2 and then just win 2 straight FD games. So, like, this isn't actually the first time that I've seen Ben make a comeback like this. But what he needs to do is actually just like clean up its execution of some way, because right now it's definitely getting in the way. Like, he's tournament winnering, he's not ledge dashing properly, he's not tech chasing right. And if you can't do any of those against Falco, you're just gonna get ran over. And
Yeah, I mean, what is the thing is like Sheik without her ledge dash actually doesn't have great like other options to do
yeah,
against Falco.
it's
Like, you know what I mean? Like the
yeah.
plan, what's the plan B?
The
Like,
plan B is to ledge dash down.
yeah, but then you're still in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, Falco, like let's say
I
Falco's doing
think
his
also
laser
the
F
plan
tilt.
B is if you have needles charge, you could like get off from ledge and like full hop needle or like double jump needle from the ledge. But
Yeah,
that's only if you have needles charge.
you need needle charge. But like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like basically Falco's
That's
doing
like
this
plan C.
standard laser F tilt spacing. You kind of need a ledge dash. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're not hitting those, like you're just gonna get locked.
Yes.
I don't know what else you can do.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe she could do like a fade back tournament winner to like maybe hopefully bait something, but
If that's your
it's not.
answer, that's not good.
It's definitely not a good answer. I'm trying to speak for the Sheiks, where it's like, yeah, you really do need a ledge dash.
You really gotta hit those.
Yeah. Kind of surprised Ben isn't just going for the gimp straight up, but does the J move needle. That's very clean.
Oh, good. I like it.
Calling that the J move needle.
Oh my god. See, that's the defense I'm talking about. That was like 3 straight hits. All of them were slide off or techable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, like, I bet you
Hey,
Ben.
got that one. Hey, hey!
Hey,
They're
hey,
evolving.
hey. He has a shot. He has a shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Insane.
bet that like if you were to have Ben like analyze his set, like he would know. It's like, oh yeah, I definitely could have done all of that. It's just like I just didn't see this coming. So like in some ways, like, you know, it's probably props for Ginger to know the right timing of when to do stuff like that. Oh, but misses a big opportunity. Feels like Ben had like felt like he could have grabbed him from that corner, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, oh, what a needle. That was sort of genius. Ginger was
J-Mook?
trying to get up
Did
attack.
he just get control to J-Mook?
I think Ginger was trying to get up attack and got a forward air.
That's something for all the Sheiks to steal.
That was kind of sick.
Yeah.
Oh, and then sometimes the slide off gets owned.
Mm-hmm. Everything in melee has counterplay.
What a good
Well,
game.
at least almost everything.
Yeah, except for Fox Ledge Dash.
Yeah,
That
Ben
big
being a
good
little
dash.
bit too antsy of his recovery.
18 Glit, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Alright.
Finds a shield grab and nice read. Can he get this? Needles can't cover everything. Although
Literally not hitting any ledge dash, just getting tournament winners left and right. I don't
he's so not confident of his ledge dashes that he's doing a ledge dash roll. Oh, I feel like that should have been an instant up tilt, F tilt, or down smash. Has to work a little harder. Nice, nice.
I hate when the Falcos do that get up attack off ledge. Like, it loses so many things.
Yeah, and here's Ben trying to do the plan C with the double jump needle, and that didn't even work, so... What I don't... But, hello? He might get this.
Oh! I like that.
One more chance for Ben.
Solid.
Interesting. I mean, Found has a high ceiling, so...
By interesting, we mean that wasn't good.
Yeah. It should have been a down tilt or a bear. What? Oh, no!
God, I guess you have a game to give away. I guess Ginger just wants more melee. Ginger wants more melee.
Yeah, I mean, Ginger had like 3 ways to kill Ben right there from like that up smash scenario alone. He has like 10 more ways to kill him. It's like, you know what? Take this. Take this. I actually don't want to win.
Ginger is kind of bailing Ben out by not doing laser F tilt by edge.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like probably conditioning from like, a Sheik that actually ledge dashes, which I'm sure like
Yeah.
Ben normally does, and he's
But you have
giving
to
Ben
adjust
that
to the flow
respect.
of the game, you know?
Right, like it's like that muscle memory where it's like you respect Fox at the ledge, and then you see that like, hold on a second, is this really right to like test him at the ledge? And yeah, at some point Ginger should take advantage of it, or maybe Ben, he's just getting warmed up, calls out the spot dodge, and now he's up. I'm telling you that I've seen Ben make a lot of reverse 3-0s on Ginger.
What is going on?
I can't tell you. I, he's kind of handling, like, he's giving it to Ben in his silver platter, in a way. Which is strange, because, like, he would start off that match with, like, a very technical shield pressure, and then he just ran off stage and fared. Like, huh?
Having said that,
and now he's
very doable, and also Ben's doing like F tilts at percent ranges, which you're not allowed to do them.
Yeah.
And so just got to get CC'd a couple times.
Now it's even somehow. He really wants to hit Ginger, but that's just not how it works. You have to be able to set the hit. You have to counter hit accordingly. You can't just run up at Ginger. That's like what Ginger wants, right? That's like it's like every Falco's wet dream. Just go at me.
That's how it works. It never works there. Unbelievable.
Many strange things are happening.
I love when you get an attack right as they stop holding down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it feels so bad as a recipient, but then when you're the one get an attack, it's like, yeah.
I gotcha.
Feels like also Ben could be hitting cleaner nairs out of shield, but he hits in that one, but doesn't get the grab. Reverse. That's great. Was that supposed to be a pivot F tilt? Because, goodness,
no, this sucks. That was trash.
He way dash down tilt to beat dash attack. That's a new one.
Okay, it's over. Put me out of misery, dude. What are they doing? I guess it was a set, man. I guess.
It was a tight last stock game, Blur.
Yeah. I'm excited to see. I don't know what's gonna happen going forward if Ginger keeps doing that against the in bracket. He's not gonna win the tournament like I predicted. Kem beat BBB, so there goes a Hungerbox Demon.
Yeah,
right there.
That's good for HBox.
GG's though. This
1-1.
This is how we like it though. Like I always say, sloppy melee. Like tournament melee is the best form of melee that we have. It's just if you learn to love the pressure and you learn to love the flubs, you realize it's actually the best.
That is correct. It's really where you're tested to when your back is against the wall, everything's on a line. What are you gonna show us? And it's really the person that shows up, the person that doesn't crumble, that perhaps maybe it's the most beautiful melee. People are declaring that Summit 11 was like the best melee we've ever seen, despite the fact that it's objectively not. There's a lot of choking going on, but the stakes and like how they rise to it.
It depends on how you look at it, right? Like it's like the best melee that's ever been played is like Zane versus Mango or Cody, like on a random
off stream, like and during Summit friendlies.
Yeah, that's like the actual best melee ever played.
Yeah,
but is it really if there's no stakes? And the answer is probably no, because that's what makes it hype. And
fully agree.
That's another skill that we like to test.
I just also want to bring up that I am trying to campaign my way into Summit. If you have any primes available, it will be used for this week only to help my endeavors to try to get into Summit, as I'm making one more push. If not, I have some plans, but I would like to get in tomorrow. Also, if you !donate, and somebody donates $20, I have a little bit of a filter that I could use, but I'm trying my best to get in. If you want to see some more high level action at Summit, feel free to vote me in.